The Bible is a sacred scripture that holds profound wisdom, insights, and lessons for humanity. However, the true essence and meaning of the Bible are often lost in translation when presented by mainstream media. The mainstream media's portrayal of the Bible is frequently superficial, misleading, and influenced by personal biases, agendas, and commercial interests. As a result, it is unlikely that one will learn the true lessons of the Bible from mainstream media. Mainstream media often sensationalizes and cherry-picks biblical stories, events, and characters to create attention-grabbing headlines, soundbites, and drama-filled narratives. This selective presentation of biblical content creates a distorted and incomplete picture of the Bible's message, themes, and values. For instance, the story of David and Goliath is often reduced to a simplistic tale of good vs evil, rather than a nuanced exploration of faith, courage, and the human condition. Similarly, the teachings of Jesus are frequently reduced to simplistic moral maxims, rather than a rich and complex exploration of spirituality, ethics, and personal transformation. Furthermore, mainstream media often approaches the Bible from a secular or humanistic perspective, which can lead to a misunderstanding of the biblical text. The Bible is a deeply spiritual and theological work that requires a nuanced understanding of its historical, cultural, and literary context. Without this context, the Bible's message can be easily misinterpreted, distorted, or reduced to simplistic moral lessons. For example, the concept of sin and redemption is often watered down or dismissed as outdated or irrelevant, rather than being explored as a profound and complex aspect of the human condition. In addition, mainstream media is often driven by ratings, clicks, and advertisers, which can lead to a prioritization of entertainment value over spiritual substance. The Bible is not a source of entertainment, but a sacred text that requires reverence, respect, and careful consideration. When the Bible is presented in a shallow or sensationalized manner, its profundity and depth are lost, and its message is reduced to a fleeting soundbite or headline. This approach not only disrespects the biblical text but also undermines its potential to inspire, guide, and transform individuals. Moreover, mainstream media often presents a fragmented and disconnected view of the Bible, focusing on isolated verses or stories rather than exploring the broader narrative and themes of the text. The Bible is a cohesive and integrated work that requires a holistic understanding of its various books, genres, and themes. When the Bible is presented in a piecemeal fashion, its richness, diversity, and complexity are lost, and its message is reduced to a series of disconnected moral lessons or anecdotes. Finally, the mainstream media's presentation of the Bible is often influenced by personal biases, agendas, and cultural assumptions. The Bible is a text that transcends cultural, historical, and personal boundaries, speaking to fundamental aspects of the human condition. However, when the Bible is filtered through individual perspectives or cultural lenses, its universal message is compromised, and its relevance is limited to specific contexts or communities. This approach not only undermines the Bible's authority and relevance, but also creates a fragmented and divided understanding of its message. In conclusion, the true lessons of the Bible are unlikely to be learned from mainstream media. The Bible requires a nuanced, respectful, and holistic approach that takes into account its historical, cultural, and literary context. Mainstream media's tendency to sensationalize, cherry-pick, and distort the biblical text creates a distorted and incomplete picture of its message, themes, and values. To truly understand the Bible, one must engage with it directly, through personal study, reflection, and spiritual practice, rather than relying on superficial or misleading presentations by mainstream media. Only then can the Bible's profound wisdom, insights, and lessons be fully appreciated and integrated into one's life.